If your greens are getting a little dull, it might be time to add a little gourmet glamour to your springtime salads. Carolyn O'Neill's here now to show us 3 vinaigrette salad dressings that are dressed to thrill.
Dressed to thrill.
I love that.
Absolutely.
You always have
hello.
the cutest themes. How are you?
Well, you know, so many people, when they want to eat right, especially in the spring, you know, it's getting in that time. You know, I started running around Chastain again.
Me too.
You know, putting on those white jeans, a little bit of a wake-up call.
Yes.
Anyway, people say, I don't want another boring salad. And I have to say, as a registered dietitian, well, don't make one. Don't make a boring salad. So let's get dressed to thrill.
Okay.
First of all, you know, the creamy salad dressings, the ones with lots of mayonnaise, even sour cream, they're going to have more calories in them. So again, why not toss a lighter salad, but not letting up on flavor, with a vinaigrette? Now, a classic vinaigrette. This is not a crime scene here with the 1 and 3, although I did take that from a little crime scene kit. That don't ask me why I have it. Okay. And it just kind of,
maybe from old Halloween, I guess.
Yes, it was from Halloween. Anyway, so you want to have 1 part of acid, in this case of vinegar in this little shoe, and 3 parts of your oil. And that is the classic combo for vinaigrette.
3 parts oil.
Yes.
I would think that that would be the reverse.
The opposite. Well, no, then it would just be too much. So we're going to do 1, 2, and this is olive oil. This happens to be extra virgin.
I love it.
And if you're confused about all the different kinds of olive oils, well, you know, join the club. It is good to use extra virgin because a little more flavor in it. But the light olive oils, the olive oils that aren't extra virgin and more expensive, are the ones you use for cooking. So again, we have a 3 to 1. And again, you know, I do like a little bit more vinegar.
Me too.
So go ahead and whisk that up. We'll move those little numbers so we can see.
Brian wants to see. I don't blame him.
Numbers.
Let me go like that.
I also want to show you something which I think is really important. That, of course, you're going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. There's the fresh ground pepper. This happens to be a little sea salt. So that's the basics, folks. That's your little black dress, essentially.
Perfect.
So now we're going to accessorize and do something a little bit more interesting. We'll put these back here.
Yes.
All right, I used a martini shaker.
Okay.
You know, people say, well, you know, Carolyn, one of the problems I have with the vinaigrette is the vinegar and oil separates right away.
And I
well,
do
one
love
of the ways to avoid that is add a little bit, and again, this is what the French do, a little bit of Dijon mustard. Okay, and guess what? A little bit of herbs actually help.
Fresh herbs,
so the mustard acts as a emulsifier, and then the little herbs act as sort of just to kind of separate the vinegar and oil.
Perfect.
Now, you know how a lot of times when people are quote unquote on a diet or trying to eat light, and in my book, the Slim Down South Cookbook, we talk about this. You don't have to have the dressing on the side. Everybody always thinks that's what they have to do to be light and healthy. I say just learn how to properly dress a salad.
Perfect.
So I use my little martini shaker.
Got it.
And what I like to do is just put 2 or 3 tablespoons.
Not supposed to douse it.
No, and then toss.
Okay.
We're going to toss. So this is what you have my full permission as a dietitian.
Perfect.
To not say salad dressing on the side, because then guess what happens? One piece of lettuce has too much. Another piece of lettuce has nothing. That's not happy.
Perfect.
All right, now let's accessorize.
I'm going to taste.
Oh, and I have a little napkin for you here. So that's the mustard vinaigrette. Mustard vinaigrette.
That is dynamite.
With a fresh chive. Okay, now.
Next.
Here we go. You know I like to do surprising things on the show. And this is from the Slim Down South. No, this is sweet tea. This Southern sweet tea. And this vinaigrette, the sweet tea vinaigrette, which we're going to give you that recipe on the website, is with a little bit of apple cider vinegar, a little bit of honey, and of course salt and pepper.
Perfect.
It makes a beautiful salad dressing. And I have a little radish you can just dip in there.
Thank you.
And see if you like it.
I will. And Brian says we've got about about a minute 30.
That's perfect. Okay, so now the next vinaigrette we're going to do is a Bloody Mary vinaigrette.
Ooh.
Because, you know, vinaigrette should have a little bit of sweet in it. That's why the sweet tea is good and a little bit of honey.
But not too, it's not too sweet. It's delicious.
And this is if you want something spicy. And let's say you're making a spinach salad, okay? Bloody Mary vinaigrette, okay? And that has everything a Bloody Mary would have in it. Horseradish. Now, let me unveil something here. Potato salad. Ready? Are you ready, kids?
I'm ready.
We are unveiling a potato salad like you have never seen before. Yellow potatoes, and this is with lemon juice and olive oil, not mayonnaise. And this is a recipe that I actually discovered on my travels to South America. It's called causa. We're going to add a little bit of joy up here, a little bit of this.
That is beautiful.
And you have a layer of the mashed potato with the lemon juice and the olive oil. And then you put some veggies in the middle. This happens to be fresh carrots and onion. I'd love for you to try this.
Oh, yes.
And again, what you're doing is you're getting the nutrition of the potatoes,
This is
not
gorgeous.
the mayonnaise or the sour cream, and using a little sprightly lemon juice. You could put anything in the middle. It could be avocado, it could be chicken, it could be shrimp, it could be anything. This happens to be a vegetarian version, so lemon vinaigrette for this potato salad.
Okay, and I'm sorry, we're layering it.
Yeah, so I put a layer of the potatoes.
Right.
Then we put a whole bunch of vegetables. I put a whole bunch of vegetables in the middle, fresh vegetables. Again, it could be avocado, it could be carrots. You use your imagination.
And
you know,
then,
we play with our food here on the
yes,
show.
we do. And then the top layer.
Then you
Carolyn, it's
add-
wonderful.
Isn't it good and so
Yeah.
fresh? It's a real party pleaser, I think, for
I know, I was
for
like
the
this,
spring.
going,
Yeah,
give me
here you
more,
go.
give me more.
And you can
Carolyn,
kinda see-
thank you. And you
You're
can see,
welcome.
I think that's, to me, it's a perfect dish for when you're entertaining. If you want any of these ideas and so many more, please head over to Carolyn's website, which is carolynoneal.com. That is wonderful.
We
And
are
it's-
dressed to thrill.
We are dressed to thrill. Cheers to you. Yum. All right, up next, we're sharing details about a really fun event that's helping the environment. But first, I'm eating. Bon appetit. Yum.
A little bit of lemon juice.